Yaya Mavundla.
Okay.
This is my extended family, mother or sister. Oh, yeah, Letitia.
Okay.
So I'm on my transition journey. And I mean, of course, when I start, I'm aware that when I start my hormones, I will have a little bit of like breast, but I think I don't like the shape of how usually, of what I've seen at least,
Okay.
how my belly they would develop.
Yeah. You haven't started your hormone therapy yet?
No.
Okay.
So what happened is I did try to take HRT, but apparently I had liver issues.
Okay.
So the previous doctor had said to me it was because of the alcohol intake, but I just discovered it was grandpa. So what I used to do, I think when I have hangover in the morning, I'll just take grandpa without even water. So that then damaged it. So I stopped.
The kidneys or the liver?
The liver.
The liver.
Yes.
Okay. The liver condition was a bit surprising in a 32-year-old. But at the age of 32, if you're showing alcohol damage, it means you're drinking a lot. So I'm not sure that that's the only cause or the only problem there,
Is there any any options of maybe taking, it's either a certain medication? Or is it finally good to uhlinzwe? You have to go for surgery.
Okay. So, I mean, there are a couple of steps. The first one, like we said, is the hormones. You would drink the hormone replacement tablets, and that does cause some breast growth.
Yeah, of course, yes.
So once you've got the breast mount there and you've seen how the client's breast shape is developing, you can then do a breast augmentation. And that is a surgical procedure. There's generally two ways of doing a breast augmentation. You could do a fat transfer where we liposuck fat from certain other body areas, and transfer the fat to the breast. Or we could do a breast augmentation where we'd use a silicone implant, like this one. You can have a look at it if you want.
What are the side effects?
For you specifically, we'd have to examine you, but looking at your body in general, I don't think you have enough fat.
Of course, I know I don't have meat, a lot of meat, but tell you something, I want the universe to give me meat, not a lot, just like enough for my ass, for my boobs.
Now you're saying you had not planned for any surgery?
Angifuna ukugula.
Yes, of course.
I hate being sick,
Yes.
And I try and run away from things that's gonna make me sick, that's gonna have complications.
How are you gonna transition without surgery?
I know, I think this is why it has taken me that long, because I've been, scared, but now I think I'm fine. Dr. Brian, he's already assuming that I'm not ready. I have a woman here that I've lived with for many years that knows. Even when I went and asked her if can she accompany me to a doctor, without me telling her what I want to do, she knew I wanted to do to her boobs.
I think because in that
And then I was diagnosed with lungs TB.
With?
Lungs TB, yeah, lungs TB.
When was that?
Sure, that's like, 5 years ago or 6?
Okay.
But that's like old.
The fact that she's had TB before doesn't mean we can't do the surgery. What it does mean is that we would need to check the lung functions. We first have to make sure that she completed the treatment and that she's free of TB now. You've never been admitted for depression?
No.
No suicide attempts? No psychiatric issues?
No. I think now the only thing enginayo, is it even called anxiety? Maybe it is.
I don't know. Tell me.
Ngiyathuka, like ngiyathuka. I panic.
Have you spoken to a psychologist about that?
No.
No? Why not?
Maybe I'm too rural.
Okay. Today, I thought we would do a physical examination, etc., but I don't really think you would benefit from it at this point. I think the main thing is to see the endocrinologist, be on the hormone therapy for at least 6 months, and then come with the clearance letter from the psychologist. Then we can take it from there.
Okay.
She seems afraid of surgery. I think that was the one thing I picked up quite strongly. And then also, you know, talking to her and listening to her talking about her psychologist, I'm not really sure that they're delving into all the topics that they need to be. Yeah, if you look at all of those things together, it suggested to me that, you know, we should spend a little bit more time working with Yaya before deciding on surgery.
No professional can ever tell you about yourself. No professional can ever tell you about yourself. Most of the people that I went to me have told me the opposite of what I know about myself. And I have a doctor that is going to tell me how many years later, which I'm not ready. No, babes.